friends in college, what are you passionate about? Passionate.
The Passion Show on CFRU 93.3 FM Guelph, Ontario. With Wizard.
I'm a water wizard, Harry.
With
Hello world, you are listening to The Passion Show with Wizard on CFRU 93.3 FM. It's a do-it-together radio show all about passions and the people who have them. My name is Wizard.
And my name is Vector.
Vector! Yeah, we got Dandy Vector in the building.
Dandy Vector,
Dandy
yes.
Vector. You got a sweater on you that says Dandy on it.
Oh, right. I didn't even notice that.
You just thought I was calling you Dandy
Yeah,
Vector.
I was wondering where that came from.
Be a cool nickname. Dandy.
Dandy.
I feel like there's got to be a camp person who has got named Dandy in the fullness of time.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
Not in your era?
No.
Not in mine.
No. Never heard of an old Dandy.
Never heard of an old Dandy?
No.
Nah, it'd be a cool name.
Maybe I'll add it to my suggested names list for this year.
You can try and pitch it at the LIT thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're a Celtic person.
I sure am. Yes, this was my 5th year. I just finished.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane. Oh
Because
my God.
I LIT'd into you're getting old.
No, shit. No, that's not. No. Wow, 5 years. Did they give you a paddle?
Yeah.
That's awesome. I use that paddle.
Yeah.
It's it's a legit paddle.
And that's what Gump always says is use your paddle, Vector. Like, yeah, he was like, you got to use it.
He's right. Gump, future guest Gump is cooking.
Yeah.
Gump would be a great guest.
I'd like to go on like a canoe trip. Yeah, Gump would be a good guest.
Yeah.
He could talk about
Gump stuff.
Yeah.
You would like to go on a canoe trip?
Yeah.
Have you ever been on a canoe trip?
Never.
It's really fun. You should seek that out.
I will. I'm thinking of potentially asking Gump about going on it this year. We'll see though.
A classic thing to do.
Yeah, exactly.
For a little bit of context for our listeners at home, me and Vector both, Vector currently works, and I used to work at Camp Celtic Sports and Arts Camp. Camp Celtic Snorts and Farts Camp.
Exactly.
And they do a canoe trip at the end of every summer, and it is famously difficult to be the counselor who gets to go on that trip.
Yeah.
But maybe this is your year, Vector.
Yeah, I'm getting up there. I'm pretty old now, so...
You're getting up there in years as far as camp counselors go.
I got it in the bag, I think.
That's awesome. You can do it. Yeah. Are you an NLS girly?
Yes.
Well, there you go. I feel like that's a big part of it.
Yeah.
And you can learn the canoeing stuff.
I'm pretty good with
Do you paddle? Have you canoed?
Yeah, I teach the classes at camp.
You're a lock.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Gump,
I think.
You'd be foolish to not let Vector, I'm putting this on record. Gump, hey, I know you're listening to this because I know that Vector is playing this for you.
Yeah, I'm playing it back.
In May. In about around when this airs live, actually. This episode's coming out on May 1st.
Oh, nice.
So you might even be at Spring.
Mm-hmm. I'm going up April 27th.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
So you're going to be like, yo, Gump, you know where you used to live in Guelph? Yeah, those were the days. Man, it's Friday night. It's 9 p.m. Why don't we tune into CFRU right now? Just to see what's playing.
That'd be really funny. Oh, wow. What are the odds?
Oh, my gosh. It's me. That's great. Oh, Wizard said that you should put me on the canoe trip.
That'd be really funny.
That's a good bit. There you go.
Nice.
Lock it in. So, Vector, who are you anyways? What's your deal?
My name is Vector, or Kaylee.
Kaylee.
Yes.
We're not at Celtic anymore if we're saying our real names.
No, I know. Do you do that? Do you say your real name?
Never.
Oh, that's...
There are 2 episodes of this show that have had my name uncensored. My quote-unquote real name.
Right. It's not really your real name, but... Yeah.
I mean, I think the vast majority of people in the world who would call me a name...
Would call you Wizard.
Would call me Wizard.
Which is so awesome.
It is kind of fun.
And it's crazy to think about, too.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
If you ask around Guelph, Vector, you will probably find some people who know Wizard.
But
they will not know my real name.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, and think about all the kids, too.
Exactly. Probably thousands of kids if you put Celtic and outdoor school together.
Wow.
But enough about me. This happens sometimes. We just start talking about me. It'll go me. I don't care about me.
Right.
I do care about me. I love me. But what I'm more interested with, the reason we're here is not me.
Right.
It's you.
Okay.
Because I'm interested to know about you.
Okay, well, I live in Guelph, and I am in my 3rd year of sociology.
Sociology, cool.
Yeah.
What's that?
It's kind of like the study of, it's honestly like the study of human, not behavior. It's not quite psychology, not quite like...
Yeah, because this has always been a big like sticking point for me with all these different ologies. I don't
they're quite similar.
Know the difference.
Sociology is like the study of society, essentially.
Okay. So it's like more human behavior on a macro scale.
Yes.
As opposed to like...
Well, we examine like micro level like things as well. Like we kind of look at all levels because all levels of society have different theories that line up with it, essentially.
Cool. So the difference is that so you're sociology.
Yeah, and psychology is brain.
Okay.
And then anthropology is like human history and like yeah.
I really like anthropology.
Yeah.
But I really like all this stuff. I'm
yeah.
quite interested in people.
Me too. I think it's fascinating to think about the different ways we are the way we are. But yeah. So that's what I'm doing in school, but
what else? You're a complex 3D. You're like a Rubik's Cube of a
My
person.
idea coming on here was to talk about something travel.
Okay, cool. I love that.
I don't know.
Do you do a lot of traveling?
Yeah, I took a gap year.
That's right.
After I graduated high school, and I worked for 6 months first, and then I went to Asia.
I didn't know about this. I thought you were going to talk about when you spent a year in Alberta, right?
Yeah. Well, no,
that's boring. Who cares about Alberta?
My parents live in Alberta.
Oh,
so
okay.
That's
so it
why.
wasn't much of a like crazy stretch.
No, I was born in Calgary.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I was born in Saskatchewan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's true.
Nice.
Yeah, in Estevan, Saskatchewan.
Oh, I used to have some family in Estevan.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Small world, but
that's insane. It is a small world. Yeah, I've been to Calgary a bunch. Crazy town. Interesting place. The roads are really whack.
You think so?
That's the one thing I remember about driving around in Calgary a few years ago.
I guess so, yeah.
Maybe it was just like the main roads I was on, but there are a lot of potholes.
Oh, yeah.
But that's also very true in Saskatchewan.
Yeah. I think it's just like a prayer. Yeah, it's like a thing out there.
It's a lot of roads for not a lot of people.
Yeah, and they're boring to drive on, and they're just,
Trans-Canada Highway is lit through the prairies. I love it.
It's your favorite part of the journey?
I would say.
Yeah, for sure.
Just got my one hand on the wheel, looking at like the infinity.
Like just straight nothing.
Yeah, ocean waves made of canola.
Nice, yeah, exactly.
Can really lock into some music listening.
Yeah, it is nice for that, I guess, because there's nothing to look at.
And conversation. And falling asleep at the wheel and dying.
Oh, exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't happen.
No.
Anyway, sorry, we've drifted. You wanted to talk about travel, not the place you grew up.
Right, yeah.
You spent a year in Asia?
No. I took 6 months off and worked, and then I flew to Asia just for a month. And then...
Where in Asia?
I went first Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, and Vietnam.
Wow. I have some friends who are in Vietnam right now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool, yeah. I spent 12 days in Vietnam, which was the longest I was in anywhere, but... And then from Vietnam, I flew to Scotland. Yeah.
Wow, that must have been a bit of a culture shock, eh?
Yeah, definitely was. And then, I went to Scotland or all across Europe with Ka-Chow, if you know
Ka-Chow, friend of the show.
Yeah.
Future guest Ka-Chow, maybe, who knows?
Future guest, exactly.
Yeah, we're getting into a whole new world of potential guests on this show. Current Celtic employees.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of former Celtic employees on here. But that'd be fun.
You could talk about the new culture of Camp Celtic.
Exactly. You know what you should listen to?
What?
I recently did a show with Nash. You know Nash?
Heard of the counselor, not...
Heard of the counselor, familiar with the name?
Yeah.
He was a counselor when I was a camper.
Wow, long time.
Yeah, a long time ago. And he was my LIT director in 2013. And I believe that was the last year he was at camp. So 13 years ago. Woof.
Wow. I would have been 9 years old.
Yep. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And I was a fresh little 15-year-old,
LIT.
bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Wow.
Oh my God. Anyways, but the reason I would recommend that you in particular, and anyone who's interested in camp counselor culture stuff, listen to that. It's because we kind of get into and talk about
the dynamics and
the culture of that place 10 or 15 for him years ago. So it was a different
place back then. Yeah. And it's interesting, like, I'm sure for you, and like even as I've worked there for a while now, just watching it shift and stuff.
So even you, that's so cool that, because you and I were talking a couple weeks ago about how I remember when your guys' generation was starting.
Yeah.
And that is very much when I had my foot
out the door.
And my leg and most of my body out the door.
Right.
And I remember seeing you guys and being kind of like, this is it. Like, these are the last people I'm going to meet and, like, consider my, like, peers at this place.
Yeah. And that's
like,
crazy.
Because, I would consider, and because, like, you and I worked together a tiny little bit. Yeah. When you were starting.
2021.
But anyone who started working at camp after you, I would not consider, like, I would consider a friend and, like, a cool person, but not, like, my, like, compatriot.
Yeah.
From camp. And I remember thinking that was very, like, surreal and humbling. I was like, okay, I can trust these guys. These guys seem fun. I can leave now.
Yeah, like you're leaving it in good hands. I know. And that's the thing, is it's been so many years now that I've seen so many staff groups kind of come, like, the staff
Yeah, you
group.
have that experience now too.
Yeah, of like, and like everyone does, but it's
weird,
just like crazy to think I've gotten to that point now in my journey where, like, I'm like, wow.
You can reminisce on your first couple summers, like, oh, I was different then.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and it only gets more trippy to remember your first summers at camp.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh my God, I can't talk about this kind of thing too much. It makes me queasy.
I know.
Like, oh God. July 2014, take me back. No, do not take me back.
Don't take
Weird
me.
Summer. But, like, man, that's a crazy time.
Crazy time.
But enough. Okay, yeah, this is interesting stuff. And I like to hear your take on this. But tell me about Scotland.
Oh, tell you about Scotland?
Yeah, you wanted to talk about travel. We can talk. We don't need to, like, really stay hardcore on that topic that you...
Yeah, I'm not sure quite. I mean, I don't know. I just wanted to kind of talk about how it was a cool experience and different, like, the different aspects of travel that are, like...
Yeah, sell me on it. Because you know what, Vector? I am not a traveler.
Really?
I have been to some, like, tropical destinations when I was a kid. Okay. Those were, like, our, like, bi-yearly vacation. Is it bi-yearly or... Yeah, I don't know. Every 2 years
like every two,
so, we would go to, like, Mexico or Aruba. Or,
right, like a nice vacation.
Yeah. And then, like, I wouldn't even consider that, travel. It's like vacations. It's different. So the one time I've really traveled is when I was in my gap victory lap of high school. Yeah. I did a art history trip to Europe. I went to Rome, Florence, and the one with all the rivers and bridges and the red light, Amsterdam.
Okay, nice.
And that's it. That's my only real experience in my life with traveling.
Okay, cool.
And so, tell me, what's your point?
I mean, I was fortunate enough to kind of grow up with... My mom traveled a lot for work. She worked in the oil and gas industry, so...
Wow, I'm from Alberta?
Yep.
In the oil and gas industry?
It's all making sense now.
That's scans.
Yeah. So my parents were passionate about travel, so, like, we went to Germany, and
Sweet.
We went to, my family's from England and Wales, so my mom, it was important for her to bring us out there, and then...
Was she born there?
Yeah, she was born in Blackpool, and then...
That's really cool.
Yeah, and then moved to Canada when she was 16.
Oh, wow.
And then, and we've been here ever since.
Does she have an accent?
Yeah, she does.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
We always make fun of her for saying words like garage and...
Garage.
Banana.
You should hear how we say garage in Saskatchewan.
Oh, really?
I mean, you might know this. Garage.
Oh, kind of. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Garage. You'll park it in the garage.
That's funny.
That's true.
I've never
It's weird, right?
Yeah. Or just, like, even sometimes I get people say I have an Alberta accent. I'm not really quite sure what that means. I don't think it's actually a thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't Maybe it's because I'm used to prairie
Saskatchewan
people
too. Yeah.
voices, but I can't tell.
Anyways. And then, for work, Mom went to Dubai.
Oh, wow.
And took us with her. And
Again, gas and oil. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Now that I'm putting these dots together.
Yeah. And I guess I think that really just sparked a passion for travel for me.
Cool.
But then, I went and it was amazing. I loved even just like hostels.
Mm-hmm. So you did that whole hostel thing.
Yeah. Less so in Asia, but there are great ones in Asia, but it's also you can afford, like, it's so cheap there that you can obviously, like...
Just get a hotel.
Yeah, get, like, because they're just, like, the same.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and then, and then Kachow met me in Europe, and I don't know, it was just awesome. Like, that was the first time, like, I had, like, met people above the age of, like, 18 and understood, like, it was easier to, like, age just became a number at that point, which was really cool to, like, see and, like, understand. I don't know, what I love about travel is, like, you kind of realize that we're all the same, but our experiences are so different at the same time. And I just think that's so cool.
That's super cool. I've always been really curious about that aspect of travel.
Yeah.
I would love to just become friends with some random old people.
Yeah, and like...
Or some random young people, or just some people, you know?
That's the thing. Like, I think that, like, obviously, I think the natural wonders and beauties of the world are so amazing to see, too, which I do love, like, seeing all that. But, like, one thing that... It's just, like, fascinating to, like, observe, almost, like, the differences in ways, like... It's just crazy how differently we choose to go about doing the same things, though. And just, like... Yeah, I don't know. I think it's really cool.
I want to know, I'm curious about, you talked about the natural beauties and wonders of the world. That's something I'm very into. I'm a nature guy.
Yeah.
Tell me about, I want to go to Southeast Asia so bad. This has been a thing for me since I was a little kid, playing
really?
like Civilization on my computer. Have you ever heard of this game? It's like it's like about like nations, and it's like a crazy game. Like war and peace, and like it's nuts. It's really cool.
It's cool.
I was playing that when I was way too young, but I was like, learning about geography, and I was like, man, that's where I want to go.
Yeah.
I want to go to Thailand.
Yeah, Thailand and Laos were both beautiful. Just like full of like
jungle.
Yeah, like just beautiful. I don't even know. And then like some really cool like even architecture as well. But yeah, I don't know.
Architecture. Yeah, I guess like how,
just like the difference, like they had really old temples there.
Oh yeah,
right,
I guess
and like
so.
stuff like that were so cool to see.
Did you go to Cambodia?
We saw Angkor Wat.
Did you say Angkor Wat? Yeah, I know about that one.
And it was just insane.
That's so sick.
Yeah.
Because I know so little about those societies.
Right.
And that history. And I would love to learn, and I'd prefer to learn in person than to just read a bunch of Wikipedia articles.
That's the thing with me is one thing I do wish is that I had done more research beforehand, because that was my mindset too. I rather just go and learn about it. But I didn't realize almost how unaware I was of, you know what I mean? Like it was helpful to do a little. That's
good intel.
Yeah.
It feels like there would be a balance, like going in with some idea of what to expect.
Yeah.
And
and almost to make those connections of like what you're actually looking at and what the history means and stuff for the way it is and stuff. Yeah.
Sweet. One day, everyone always says that like that 90% of the cost of those trips is the airplane tickets.
Oh, for sure.
And then once you get there, you're just sailing.
Yeah, it's the hostel. And like the hostel environment I do love, because it's just like everyone there is looking to make connections with people. So it's so easy and
just bring a pack of playing cards.
Exactly. And and then you go from there.
That's so sick.
Because like when I went to Asia, I didn't know anyone, and the first night I got there, I met 2 other 18-year-old girls, and they happened to be from Comox, which is a small town in BC, and then
there you go.
We just spent the whole time up until they didn't come to Vietnam, but up until Cambodia with them, and it was just awesome.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Are you still in contact with these people?
Yeah, and
That's
then
awesome.
I reached out to I met this British couple when I was in Asia, like when I landed in Thailand, and my Instagram got taken down.
Oh, womp womp. Vector's Instagram got deleted, everyone.
Yeah, so I just recently recreated a new one, and
welcome home.
It feels so good. And so I refollowed. Like, I didn't know if it would be weird to like reach out to these people that I hadn't necessarily spoken to, and like, because now that was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like reached out to, or just requested to follow this couple that I met in Asia. And they're engaged now, and I just think that's so cool. And yeah, they were like happy to hear from me. And when I flew from Asia to, I flew to England first, and then I went to Scotland. But
get the story straight, Vector.
I know, my bad. I met them and went for a drink, and that was cool.
That's awesome.
Seeing them there, yeah.
There's so many people. It's such a small world. It's obviously a huge world.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know.
I just think it's so cool to know people in different parts of the world, and yeah.
You want to see people all over your Snap map.
Oh, my goodness. Exactly.
That's so funny.
That is really funny.
The Snap map. What a creepy little thing that is.
Yeah,
right?
what the crazy concept that is.
Yeah, right? I got mine turned off. I do not like that.
Yeah, me neither.
People can just know I'm in Guelph. And they can ask, hey, Wizard, where are you? Guelph.
Call me up.
Hit me up. Guelph. It's a good town.
It is.
Yeah, what brings you to Guelph?
I just decided, because I am technically enrolled at University of Calgary. Still.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So basically, essentially what happened is I graduated high school, moved to Calgary for university. Because I went to high school in Owen Sound.
Man, globetrotting.
Yeah.
Did you go to the Taj Mahal?
No, not been there yet.
Darn. The big high school, I mean. I forget what it's actually called.
St. Mary's?
Is it the huge one?
Well, there's two. There's Owen Sound, like OSDSS, and then there's St. Mary's.
Whatever the one that looks really, really, really huge is. It's sort of near the hospital.
Oh, that's Eastridge. That's an elementary school.
I thought it was a high school.
It might have been at one point. I went to the same high school as Tarzan and Ice.
Yes. Friends of the show.
Yes.
All the Owen Sound counselors.
Yes. So then, yeah.
All I know is that there is an absolutely huge school in Owen Sound, and as a Kincardine boy, we all called it the Taj Mahal.
Oh, right,
to the Taj. And because it's so big and we were so jealous.
Interesting, yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
But yeah, and then moved out to University of Calgary. And chose to not do residence and live in like an apartment with my friend Carly, and then it was like I made lots of friends still and went to and then
That's okay.
I'm in third year now, and I just decided I'm just subletting a room in Elise and Cosmo's house, and
Cosmo. Yeah, he is Cosmo. You're so right.
And then so it was just I just wanted to change essentially for the semester.
Cool.
I just wanted to try like living somewhere without my parents being right there.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Good for you.
And then I also just wanted I don't know, I was always like kind of jealous of the fact that there were so many, like there's such a community of staff and people
We're all
here.
like, woo, yeah,
and like the
Ontario,
quality,
so cool.
And the quality of camp people. I just love camp people. So, and I realized that like if I don't do it now, like I'm not gonna be able to do it afterwards, type thing.
It becomes harder to live with your friends.
Yeah, once you're
into the second half of the 20s.
Yeah,
not impossible.
Yeah, not impossible.
Definitely harder.
And just setting off on doing all my future and so I just subletted a room in their house for the semester because one of the roommates is in France right now.
Sweet.
But now I'm having such a great time. I might just try and stick around. But
well, it's a spot.
yeah, I don't know. I just like loved living near the Great Lakes too. So, and then Guelph is just so central that I'm like,
yeah, it's awesome.
May as well, yeah.
Because it's like, it's not huge, but it's near all the big cool places that you want to be near.
And it's not too small.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I think
Owen Sound, that's too small.
Yeah, like I think I not resented, but just like lived in Port Elgin, because I also lived in Port Elgin first.
That's right.
So that
it's all
was
coming back to me now. Oh, I'm so sorry that you had to live in Port Elgin.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I mean, but to be honest, sometimes, because now when I go back, I normally stay in Port Elgin, like with my family friends, but I honestly prefer Port Elgin now just because Owen Sound just...
Oh, yeah. Port Elgin is definitely better than Owen Sound.
Yeah. It was just small, really small. And so I think...
Yeah, not a ton going on in that town.
No.
A lot of new apartment buildings.
Right.
Yay.
But so I think I just was like, I need something bigger, and thought that the bigger had to be Calgary, Alberta. And now I'm realizing that I like the in-between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Guelph's the best. I always describe like the exact same thing about this town. I say... The beautiful thing about Guelph is that we have at least 2 of everything. We don't have like a million of everything. We don't need a million movie theaters. We got 2 movie theaters.
Right.
Don't need a million malls. We got 2. That's enough. You have variety. If it's not overwhelming, it's not insane, and all of the roads are easy to drive on.
That's
Perfect
another
town.
one, yeah.
Perfect town.
It is just
I'm
great.
never leaving.
Really? Yeah.
I mean, I might leave someday. I've thought about going up north. But I like Guelph. For now, I'm a Guelph boy.
Yeah.
I love my neighborhood. I love DeWard.
I think that's kind of where I'm getting to as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, welcome to Guelph Town.
Thanks.
You should come try the outdoor school sometime.
Where is that? Where do you do that?
It's, Stone Road.
Yeah.
So it's all the way down Stone Road, like away from where the mall is, away from that highway. You just keep going and going and going past Gordon, go, past the university, and then past Victoria Road.
Okay.
And then just barely past Victoria Road, you hit the river, the Hermosa River, and then boom, that's outdoor school.
Nice.
And we've got adult workshops. I think you would enjoy that.
That would be cool.
You could learn some nature stuff.
Yeah, what kind of workshops do you do?
We do we have workshops. We have one called Plant Craft that runs once a month. Look at this. I'm just advertising outdoor school. How embarrassing. But it's really cool. And I feel like you might enjoy this.
That would be cool.
Where we teach you how to do different crafts with plants, like making baskets and doing eco prints and making dye and stuff like that.
That would be cool.
And then we have one that's about tracking and learning really specific naturalist knowledge, learn about animals that live around here, learn about birds, learn about tracking, learn about trees and stuff like that. And these all meet once a month. And then that one's called Learn the Land. Then we have another one that's called Moon School that runs on Sunday evenings. And it's just hanging out with other adults, 20s, 30s, 40s, and just chatting about life and just being by the river.
Cool.
And then we do random various adult workshops. I actually do an adult workshop where I show you how to make cordage.
Oh, cool.
Isn't that fun? You know what cordage is?
Yeah, isn't that the rope?
Yeah, the rope.
Cool.
Yeah, the rope. Were you at that fall camp where I was trying to teach everyone how to make cordage?
I've never been to a fall camp.
You've never been to a fall? I guess that's because you were not in Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah, fall camp's crazy. For our listeners at home, for our dear listeners driving their cars right now, fall camp is a Celtic tradition where they do one little 3-day session of camp in the middle of fall. And all the trees are gold. And don't worry about it, Vector. It stinks. No, it's awesome. I'll admit it. It is awesome.
It is just a nice break from reality.
Exactly.
Seeing all your friends.
And a lot of older counselors like to do it because it's easy to just take off a weekend in September or whatever.
Right.
And so you can work with Phil Wizard again.
Yes.
If I ever do a fall camp.
Because that's when you worked with Wonder.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the one time I worked with Wonder. Wonder! It was Wonder! Yeah, for some context here, Wonder is Elise, your roommate.
Yes.
And Wonder's coming on the show tomorrow.
Yeah, she is.
For our listeners, next Friday, May 8th.
Nice.
And so that's going to be fun. I wonder what she'll talk about.
I think, I'm not going to spoil.
No spoilers? But you know.
Yeah.
She's been cooking something?
Yeah.
Awesome.
The both of us were like, oh my goodness.
What have we done?
Yeah. pretty much.
But
so.
like, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, not too
It's
bad.
not too bad.
No.
We're halfway through this episode right now. Can you believe that?
No,
I told you that it flies, right?
Yeah. Because I was, yeah.
Yeah, I'm curious. I really like, I like that you guys came on. Thank you for coming on the show.
Of course.
I save it until the end of the episode to say this kind of thing. But I always really like when people who I know, but like don't super know, you know?
Yeah.
Like I'd say I know you.
Like we're friends.
We've met, we're friends. But it's like, have you and I ever had a conversation that's just you and me?
Or that's more than this. Yeah.
It's more like, yo, Victor, what's going on at camp? And then you'd be like, it's good, we're chilling.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
and then
that's
it's always
epic.
like, oh, I remember you. And
It's like, yeah, half of the conversation is just like, what is your name? Yes, that is right, it is Victor.
yeah. And then it's just like,
It's just horribly embarrassing, I'm sorry.
Hey, maybe I forgot your name too.
You know, true. Oh my God, yeah. That's a call out. You're so right.
Yeah.
Well, I would center
Don't get it
myself and be like,
twisted.
I'm Mr. Epic Wizard. Everyone knows my
And I
name.
would be like, oh, who are you?
Yeah, who's this unk? Who's this random unk who's trying to talk to me?
I worked with you. I forgot about that. Too long.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
No.
It's fine. Who's this miscellaneous unk that's trying to
Yeah.
talk to me right now?
Exactly.
And someone's like, Cosmo whispers in your ear, like, that's Wizard.
And then I'm like,
He was a counselor like 30 years ago.
yeah, exactly.
Did you know that I was Cosmo's counselor?
No, I didn't.
Isn't that cute?
No, that is cool.
Yeah, in like probably 2016 or 2017, I was little Cosmos counselor in Big Rock Candy Mountain.
Wow.
Yeah.
I love Big Rock Candy Mountain. That's my favorite cabin.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Of all the cabins, Big Rock's your favorite?
Yes.
It is pretty awesome.
It's just beautiful up there.
It's so tucked away.
Tucked away in the bushes, but it still gets the sun.
Exactly. You can get on the roof.
Yeah, I've never actually done that one.
Oh,
but
that's a fun one.
yeah.
For all the Gumps listening, we're just kidding.
yeah, what?
I don't
No.
go on the roof of the Big Rock. I do not do that. But yeah, that Big Rock is an epic cabin.
Yeah.
I think my favorite cabin is probably... Oh, God, that's a tough... I don't know.
Yeah.
Deep Woods.
I mean, I don't normally, yeah.
Deep Woods is epic.
I'm not really too particular about where I live
Yeah.
at camp, like which cabin.
It's just that if you're not in Ponderosa, you'll kill someone.
Right. Exactly.
For all of our listeners at home, Ponderosa is the one single cabin at the Celtic Summer Camp that is for some reason insulated and heated.
Yes, with
No.
mattresses.
It has real mattresses. It's so funny how there's like a caste system. Like there's objectively like these
The
are
best.
the crappy cabins that suck.
And then
these are like the good ones. And then there's the one that's like you get to go there if you're
yeah, if you're
good.
on the top of the pyramid, you get the
You get the one that's objectively better than the
there's
other
one yeah.
There's one what? What were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say there's ones with just sawdust and termites, and then
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
If you show up for your first week at camp and they throw you in, well, I mean, I guess they redid Woodland, right?
Yes, it's beautiful.
Is it beautiful?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sad because Woodland used to be the real dumpster.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah,
You're in Woodland? That
you're in
sucks.
Woodland. I like that you hold down the line on no S in Woodland.
Oh yeah, I used to not care, but now I do.
It's so funny to care about.
The Woodland versus Woodlands.
Yeah.
Or just like small things like people always accidentally say, are we playing Survivor instead of Survival?
Oh, that's brutal.
I know. That
It's
one makes me
survival.
I know.
It's really officially it's Celtic survival if you want
Right.
to be a dork about it, which you do. Being a dork about stuff is funny,
Yeah.
and it is. The sign says Woodland.
Not lands.
It is
Yeah.
not Woodlands. It is Woodland.
That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, I like Deep Woods. Deep Woods is epic. That's all I got to say about that. And the Peaks. The Peaks is mwah.
I'm not too familiar with the boys' side. Is that like one of the older ones?
It is the fourth one from the start. It's
Yeah.
It's like there's Rockies. This is so uninteresting
I
for
know.
us to be talking about. I'm so sorry, listeners. We're just rambling about random junk that we recall. We're like, oh yes, I remember that. Oh yes, that's so true. But
Oh no.
but now I need to finish the thought.
Okay, finish.
Here's the boys' side cabins at Celtic. Rockies, Westport. Those are the 2 OG ones. And then Highlands, Peaks, Northlands, Rockies, and Big Rock Candy Mountain.
Okay.
And that's it. On the girl side, it's Meadows, Woodland, Deepwoods, Alpine, Outback, Aurora, and Ponderosa.
Yeah.
And they rebuilt Aurora too, didn't they?
Yes.
Man, imagine being put in Outback. That must feel bad.
Yeah, because they were the exact same cabin too. Yeah.
And now that's just like the one singular worst cabin at all of camp.
Hey, it's okay.
Are you an Outback girly? Do you love the Outback?
I'm not too picky. Whatever works.
They're way Outback. That's us. That's us.
I just know how to keep myself nice and warm in spring, and that's with my insulated sleeping bag, and
oh yeah,
then I call it a day.
You gotta have the insulated sleeping bag. That's key.
Yeah.
I used to always just bring my full on duvet. Yeah, I was a duvet head.
Was that enough? Was it warm enough?
As long as I put like a second pillow on my face, I would survive.
Like on the top on your face?
Like on my head. Like I'd be sleeping. I'm a side sleeper, big old side sleeper. So here's my head, and I'm sandwiched. Like
okay.
That way I can breathe.
Right.
But like, if not, then I remember in my first spring, the cabins at camp, most of their walls are just like one sheet of particle board
in between, right? So you can hear everything.
Exactly. Oh yeah, you can. And the cold gets in there like there's zero insulation.
Yeah.
So you'd be going to sleep on like April 28th and it's like 10 below and you're in your cabin that is basically just nothing. You might as well be sleeping outside. And my beard would freeze.
Really?
Back when I had a big bushy beard, remember that?
Yeah.
I would because my breath would all get in there and it would freeze until ice on my face.
Wow, that's crazy.
It was horrible.
Yeah, that's my least favorite part is the beginning of spring when it's still dropping to like 10 below at nighttime.
That's why you just got to go have a Ponderosa party.
Yes.
Everyone in the Ponderosa, everyone get in the Ponderosa.
And have a big slumber party.
Exactly.
Yeah. That is my favorite thing to do in between sessions. Yeah.
Oh, so epic. In between sessions. And we would do that all the time. Like, sorry, funny. Kids.
Sorry, we're all going to Ponderosa.
Get out of there.
That's funny.
I'm not trying to be cold tonight. Yeah, good times. Well, anyways, enough about camp. We need a hard pivot out of this camp reminiscence. I feel like you've got more interesting things that I want to hear from you about. I want to know about sociology, if you want to talk about it. Oh, sure. Tell me about some of your studies. I've never had a sociologist on here.
Well, some of my classes, right now, I'm really interested in some of them. I'm in...
Perfect.
Yeah, I'm in...
That's a good sign.
Sociology of course, obviously. Sociology of war and armed conflict.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's relevant.
Yeah.
These days. Oh my gosh.
So that's really interesting. I just wrote a paper on kind of the differences, or I critiqued the argument that of male biologic superiority, like in terms of like.
It sounds pretty critiquable.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it's just interesting to like. Kind of actually dissect it more in terms of like just
male biological superiority, eh?
Yeah.
And you were saying, I don't buy that.
No, I mean, not only do I think that there's like it's just the way that we are socialized, and that's so therefore there is no biological superiority, and I also think that even if there is like genetic differences that to some extent within like our ability to perform in war, I feel like then in that case wouldn't women have like traits that are beneficial as well, which like I mean there's not been a lot of research done on that, so that'd be interesting.
And it's like you also have to just look at like what does the word superiority even mean, like from what frame of reference, like,
or is that coming from, or like I don't know, it's like
what is the value of war making? It's like, oh boy, men can carry a heavier gun.
Right.
Awesome.
It's just, yeah, exactly. And just, I don't know, it's all interconnected too, and it's just so interesting to think about.
Yeah, I'd say. Especially, we are recording on April 9th for our listeners at home. It is a pretty intense time right now. as far as global
politically,
conflict goes.
Yeah, I know. So it's been interesting in terms of, exactly what's going on. And even talking about like, is war, like war is a product of everything we've kind of, it's hard to explain. I don't know, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, just tell me in whatever words you want. Like, take your time.
I don't know.
What is war a product of?
Well, just like, it's all just in the way that the systems, our institutions are set up. Like everything is just is set up for certain people to succeed and certain people to fail type. And so I guess it's just, you can see that in almost when you look at any institution. And I think that's really interesting when you look directly at like the way the military is set up or whatever. Yeah,
there's a lot of, I've never been in the military, but I'll tell you something, I've watched a lot of movies about it. Yeah,
and I just like the way men are like socialized like through like I think the aims of war are not why men join the army.
Okay,
like, you know what I mean?
Okay,
like the abstract concept of what the government or whoever it is fighting for, or like whatever they're going to war over is not why men in the military would kill someone or would fight for. It's because of like I've just been learning about the fact that it has more to do with like primary group bond, like going through these shared experiences of training and hardship with other soldiers creates like the willing of sacrifice. Like you become willing to sacrifice yourself because it becomes like this brotherhood. And so like it's just so interesting to like think about the fact that like that's not why they are supposed to be willing to do that, but that is why
you're supposed to be dying for your country, but
right. It's supposed to be this.
You're
huge...
saying that these men don't die for the country; they die for their brothers.
Right.
And it's like built that way. They want you to die. Like their objective is for you to die.
Yeah.
And to sacrifice yourself and to kill. And they so know like, that you're not going to kill for like some abstract concept
of like nationalism. Like there's some patriotism like associated with it, but I think like the way the system of the military is set up,
the real nuts and bolts of it, the mechanics, like the day-to-days of it,
is what is able to build like, and like building mental toughness. Like people have to learn how to dehumanize and have to learn how to like be willing to, it's not, I don't think like it's not as natural as we might like paint it out in like media to be. Like people are not naturally just not barbaric, but just like, I mean, propaganda type like
dehumanized.
So I don't know, I just think that's so interesting.
I think that's extremely interesting. I think you elaborated it very well. You got my noggin's jogging.
Interesting. I know. That's the way my brain feels constantly about like things, and it's just so, that's why I love sociology, because it's always I reflect on every aspect of my life. Like for example, just like, I don't know, another topic paper I wrote was about like gendered violence like in the healthcare system. And just like then like actually getting to like I don't know, I heard my grandma talking to she told me that she talked to like some of her older friends about it, and just hearing that like people actually do believe like like I just learned about how like the system is set up to like protect some people, and the vulnerable people aren't like able to, like frontline workers, I guess is where I'm going with this, are like they don't have the power to, because they're already invulnerable. Like the people in the primary care positions are normally women or people in marginal like positions in society, so they're already vulnerable, which makes it harder for them to take action in terms of like the maltreatment that they're that they're receiving, in terms of violence, in terms of like standing up to the institution. And so like it's just interesting to hear that like my grandma was saying that like her guy friend was saying that, like, well, they just need to, like, stand up for each other and or stand up for themselves, and it's like that's
classic, like, meritocracy,
right,
just like,
and
just
I'm
pull
like,
yourself up by your bootstraps and just
it's just
individually fight a system. It's like different scales.
And that's so interesting to me that he thinks that, because that's the way it ends up being framed, is that it's like a product of their own, like, inability, and it's like, but really in reality it's like this huge structure of, like, power inequalities. So yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I find that stuff very interesting.
Yeah,
that's sociology, eh?
Yeah, I just love it. I think it's quite relevant right now, at least. Like, yeah.
How many more years do you have to do for this?
Just one more.
Just one more year.
Yeah.
And man, it must be exam season for you.
Yes, it is.
You're writing some papers and stuff?
Yeah, I've got a few more papers to write, and then I have my last final not booked until next Saturday morning.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's heavy. Like a week and a bit?
Mm-hmm.
Man.
But
well, I think you're going to kill it. You sound like you're speaking pretty sincerely about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, definitely passionate about the subject matter, so I think I'll
really get you there.
Exactly, yeah.
I have a movie recommendation for you.
Okay.
I have 2 recommendations for you about both of those things you were talking about. Okay. Tell me if you've seen this movie, Full Metal Jacket.
Nope.
So this movie is, it came out in the 1980s, I believe. It's directed by Stanley Kubrick, one of the amazing movie directors. And it is very much when the whole time you were talking about war. This is a war movie about Vietnam. And it is very much about how the military manipulates and, like, restructures men's minds.
Yeah, like,
and
mental toughness.
I think that you would be quite interested to watch that movie. It is a tough watch.
Oh, I'm sure.
But it is also a masterpiece.
Interesting. That's cool. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of like, it's also interesting because my cousin is actually joining the military, and he just keeps talking about how all his training is doing is building up his mental toughness, which I just think is such an interesting way to frame it, because he's going through all these physical training, yet all he cares about is not all he cares about, but it's he
like
knows
the effect, the real tangible effect.
He knows that he has to be able to withstand these harsh circumstances mentally. So yeah,
man, that's not for me. Scary.
Yeah, fair.
But I mean, there are many positive and negative ways to build mental toughness. Like, it's good to be tough. I don't want to be too tough, but
right. I think that's where my fear comes in from. That is not fear necessarily, but just a lot of the time alongside mental toughness comes like an emotional void. Yeah, almost.
You can really, and that's such a thing that you see
to happen
to people. Exactly, yeah. You get jaded people coming out of these systems who have just shut themselves off, and you have to seek balance, like in all things.
Yeah. And I agree.
Yeah, because I want to be tough. I want to be a tough guy a little bit. Like that, I cannot deny that appeals to me. But I also want to.
But isn't that so interesting? Because that all comes down to like the way we're socialized from like
100%.
This comes back. Everything comes back to sociology, which is why I think I just am obsessed with it, because it's like that has to do with how you're socialized, but not just at a micro level, but at a macro level, like in terms of the way institutions are shaped, in terms of the way, just because those shape obviously, like, and the way your parents were raised, and how they,
how everything's just you can't separate wizard from wizard circumstances.
No,
it's like my desires are attached to all of society, and me and my heart, and all of these things come together to make me be the kind of person who would say, I want to be a tough dude.
There's just so many elements to it, and I think that's so cool to think about.
It is. Man, this has been really interesting.
Yeah.
Have you watched The Pit? The TV show The Pit?
I've seen it, but I actually haven't watched it, no.
Okay, you should watch The Pit. I'm talking about this
What's that one about again?
It's about a hospital.
Oh, okay, yes.
And I bring it up because you were talking about gendered violence in healthcare.
Oh,
and it has some interesting
Like
spotlights on that.
Okay,
and,
cool.
It also happens just to be a really stellar program.
Cool.
And we talked a little bit about it on Cosmo's show.
Oh, really?
Because the ambulance is like it's
paramedicine?
like basically just a pit on wheels.
Right.
You know, paramedicine
is
is just a pit on the run.
Yeah.
It's a pit in the show. It's like the ER. So they call their emergency room.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, you should watch that show. It's just a good show.
Cool.
And then it has some portrayals, some really hard to watch and sort of moving and interesting and sad portrayals of
that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, it's a good show. Oh, new episode tonight. Oh, how exciting.
Oh, really?
I'm going to go home. I'm going to think, I did a great job. What a fun show that was. And I'm going to sit down and I'm going to make some popcorn and I'm going to watch The Pit.
That sounds awesome.
Good times in Bound.
I'm going to go home and watch Survivor.
Survivor. You're on that season 50, eh?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
My roommate Sadie is very passionate about it, so we do a Wednesday. Well, normally we do a Wednesday night watch party. Mm-hmm. However, we do not have our subscription anymore, so we have
subscription. You need a subscription?
Yeah. So
to what?
Well, you don't need a subscription. You just have to wait a day later. So we're gonna watch it tonight instead.
Yeah. Now, I would never recommend pirating.
Yeah.
I would never recommend pirating.
Wink, wink. Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking. I didn't wink.
No.
I didn't wink. I'm not winking right now. Because I wouldn't recommend that. I would not go on public radio and recommend anyone
to do that.
No, it's just not the kind of guy.
Yeah.
I do not condone. In fact, I disavow.
Okay.
Disavow. Yeah, we have fun. The Survivor. You know what? Are you like a Survivor head?
I like on and off. Like, I will admit that when I was a kid at our parents' house, we'd make like little like trees. Aww. And like we'd bet on
That's adorable.
We'd bet on who we thought we were gonna win. Yeah, and then if your person got eliminated, you got to make a new bet and like all that.
That's so fun.
But then like once I got like into high school, I'd say I stopped watching a bit. Yeah.
You know what? I think that they should bring Boston Rob back.
Oh my goodness, I agree.
What's his girlfriend's name again?
Amber. Yeah. I know. I love Boston Rob. Yeah.
Listen, man, I've never watched a single episode of Survivor, but I know.
Wow, but you know about Boston Rob.
Everyone knows about Boston Rob. He's great.
That's
and
true.
Amber.
And Amber. Yeah, Amber. That's funny. Yeah.
That's great.
He just was recently on. Have you heard of Traitors?
I have heard of Traitors.
Yeah, so we watched him on that.
They had Dan Giesling from Big Brother.
Yeah.
I like Big Brother.
Lots of Big Brothers. I watched Big Brother as a kid too.
Yeah. It's a cool show.
Yeah, I was into all sorts of those, like Amazing Race and Big Brother, Survivor.
Amazing Race is awesome. I would kill to be on Amazing Race Canada. That'd be so fun.
For the longest time, I thought I was going to do it.
Let's run it.
Let's do it, Wizard. Yeah.
I call our team Two Blondes with an Incredible Bond.
Oh my gosh, how did you just... That's awesome.
No, it's just something we used to say at camp a bunch.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I love it.
And I didn't just make that up.
Oh, I really was just about to say, you're
wow, Wizard,
you're so creative. Nope. You're so on the spot like that.
You know, good artist copy, great artist steal. You know who said that?
Who?
Me.
Oh, nice.
No, that's just another layer of the joke.
Yeah, exactly.
We're almost at the end of the program, Vector.
We are?
It flew by, didn't it?
It did.
See, that's what I told you. We have a couple. You've got, I'd say, 2 more minutes before we're going to get into the final leg of this program. So is there any sort of burning passions that you want to get off your chest before we say goodbye?
I don't think so.
No.
Perhaps.
Like any shout-outs you want to make or any
shout-outs? I don't know. I think that just take it slow. Not take it slow, but...
Too true.
We're always rushing and, like, you don't want to just, like, miss out on doing whatever it is that... Yeah. I think we go by life saying we're going to do something until... And I think we just need to do it now because it also never hurts to just... I don't know, especially as a young person right now, I think sometimes I feel pressure to, like, make decisions and, like, have a plan, but it's okay to take more time because there's no harm in that, and all it's going to do is you're just going to grow. So, yeah.
That's beautifully well said. Take your time. Do things.
Be present and just,
Be present.
get out and see the sun more often.
True. I'm a big advocate of seeing the sun. Go on walks.
Go on walks.
You know, you're listening to this in Guelph. If you're listening on the radio, which of course you are, you were tuned into 93.3 FM. The audience that's over there, by the way, if you're curious.
Okay, perfect.
That's that audience chair. So you're listening to this in Guelph. You got the beautiful Aramosa River. You got the beautiful Speed River. They meet by the boathouse. Go take a walk.
Right.
Check them out. Put your feet in.
Yeah.
Take it slow.
There's no better feeling than just barefoot on the grass. Oh.
Girl, you don't need to tell me twice.
Girl, I know. It's
I've
true.
been putting my feet in the grass. We are at the end of the show.
Okay.
Vector, thank you so much for joining me in here today. I know you were a little, as many guests are, a little reticent to come on the show.
A little nervous.
It's a little bit of a nervous thing, but...
But new experiences are good.
Exactly. Would you say that you've had a good time in here today?
I would.
Yippee!
Yay.
So what I'm getting at is thank you very much for trusting and for being here. I've had a great time.
Thank you.
There's this little tradition that we do at the end of the Passion Show where we share what we're grateful for. I will go first, and that way you can go second. That way you get to end the show.
Okay.
Okay. I am grateful for my mom and my dad and my sister, who's recently back in Ontario. Love her. Misty.
Love her.
Future guest, yeah.
Nice.
You were in her cabin, weren't you?
I was indeed.
That's so cool. And that's, I'm grateful for Misty, and I'm grateful for my whole family. I'm grateful for the sky. I'm grateful for the wind. Grateful for the clouds. It's a windy day. I'm grateful for that. Grateful for the Aramosa River. Grateful for my hands. Grateful for Camp Celtic and the community that it's brought me over the past 15 years of my life. Honestly, it could move me to tears. I'm complete. What are you grateful for?
I am grateful for friends. I am grateful for my family. I am grateful for the sun, the water. I'm grateful for moss. I just love moss.
I'm so jealous. You're going to be going to the mossy rock this spring.
I'm grateful for music and just, the outdoors and camp and all that. How it's helped me grow. And, I think that's everything.
That's beautiful. Vector, thank you again so much for being on the show. It's been a real pleasure having you here. My name has been Wizard.
And I'm Vector.
And only love will stop the killing.
Only love will stop the killing.
Seul l'amour arrêtera le meurtre.
Only love.
Тільки кохання зупинить вбивство.
Only love.
Only love.
Nur die Liebe wird das Töten beenden.
Only love will stop the killing.
Only love.
Μόνο η αγάπη θα σταματήσει τον φόνο.
Only